Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Do they like you? Do they have feelings for you? Welcome to a pick a number, pick a card. Do they have feelings for you? Do they like you? These are the symbols we are using today. And the timestamps are in the description box below for the likelihood of whether they like you or not. And then we'll also be going into like what the depth of their feelings are, whether it's a yes or no if they like you. And might get into some channeled messages from the I Love You Butt deck to see what we can see. It's a little bit of an I spy. And we are definitely going to be spying on whether or not they like you. Romantically, right? Do they have feelings for you? What's the deal with that? I'll see you in your pile. Make sure you watch it till the end so that you really get the full-on effect. See you then. Hey there, pile 5. Something's changing. Everything is changing. I've been here for too long. Do they like you? Yes or no? Do they like you? We all know. Romantically, like what are they feeling for you romantically? We're going to be looking into that. I do suggest that you watch it till the end. It's not going to be too long. Just because some little nuggets come out towards the end and I was like, shoot. The people that probably clicked off and said, not my story. That was probably like their story, like a certain way of looking at it. All right. Spirit, do they like pile 5? Like, do they have feelings, romantic feelings for pile 5? Moment of truth. They do. I want to say that it actually caught them by surprise. So this is somebody who has some type of feelings for you, but I don't think they were prepared to have these feelings for you. I don't even think they wanted to have these feelings for you. And I don't know if it's because you started talking about like other people, like, like other people who would be romantic potentials and possibilities, that this person and the time that you spent together, it sort of like got them feeling some type of way. Like, what you mean? Crazy enough, we have the 5 of Swords, the Star, and the Empress in reverse. 2 majors. Wow, that just hit me. The 5 of Swords and we got the 5. This is a surprise. This is like a change. I don't think this person was expecting to like you. And I think there's something about you spending time with other people that rubs them the wrong way. And it could have been that reality or that idea that made them sort of their heart go boom. And then it's like, wait a minute. What was that? Oh, no. What was that? If you have been seeing someone lately, like someone new, like dating or whatever, it's almost like this person was like, oh, like your dynamic has changed. And they kind of don't want to lose you. And I think some of that has become a little, obviously, like romantical for them. The Empress in reverse is quite interesting. And I think this is maybe where the surprise comes from. The Star is not really a surprise. I mean, there's not a surprise here. It's intuitive, right? Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. But yeah, the Empress in reverse is giving, I wasn't expecting this. This wasn't the plan. There weren't feelings here, right? There must be something here that wasn't here before. What's their mama? But they're doing that to themselves. They are Mrs. Potts and Cup. What's his name? Cup? What's his name? Chip. There you go. Yeah. There must be something here that wasn't here before. I also don't think this person was really prepared to have feelings for you. And in some cases, anyone. I think this person, to some degree, may have, given up on the idea of having feelings. The idea of having feelings or even feeling some type of way. And it's a surprise. I think it's shocking to their system and they don't like it. There's an element here of, I don't like it. I don't like that that's what this is. To some degree. But I think they're also in a little bit of some denial. But I think you being you too, like you being you spending time with them in the way that you do, you responding to them in the way that you do. I think they're sort of like enamored by your nature, by just who you are, Pal 5. And it's just unsettling. Like, I wasn't expecting to feel this way. That's not what I signed up for. Okay. So, we're going to shuffle using the I Love You Butt deck to see a little bit more about, like, their feelings. 2 major arcanas. And the 5 of Swords? I don't think this person is necessarily... Like, I think this person can't help. If this person is like school ground rules, playground rules, like making fun of you, trolling you, sort of like calling you names, then yeah, like it's like playground rules that they're kind of like using to, I think even like talking to you, like something's changed. I think you've picked up on some kind of a change. What's here? What are their feelings for... What were we talking about this whole time? When I say spirit lives in the house of Lumiere, when I say spirit lives in illumination, I mean that. Okay? We have literally, you've changed my mind over a few things. Literally this message. You've changed my mind over a few things. We initially opened up this meeting. This meeting, Pal 5, between you and I, saying everything is changing. And then 5 came out, 5 of Swords. Okay, 5 of Swords has got its own energy, but 5 is the number of change. And you've changed their mind at landing right here over quite a few things. I think even maybe you're maybe not their type, right? Consistency was a problem, and I have shed tears over you in this. I think this person, you know, probably had some stuff going on in their past. Your way is not the only way. It's in your head. You've changed my mind over a few things. Consistency was a problem. I think this person doesn't like that they like you. In that, like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do now? Like, where do I go from here? Right? Like, what is this supposed to look like now? There's some angst, quite a bit of angst involved in them having feelings for you, romantical feelings. Your way is not the only way, and it's in your head. I think this person is trying to, again, with that 5 of Swords, which is really screaming, is trying to, like, they may be distant, right? They may be taking extra time away, but I don't think, and like I was saying earlier, like, you're watching this for a reason. You've had some inklings. Like, there's something in your inner knowing that's kind of going, is something happening here? Like, has the vibe changed? Like, what's happening? Like, yeah, I think you're picking up on something, and you're not wrong. It's there. And I think this person doesn't want to show that. I think they're trying to sort of say also to themselves, like, oh, maybe this is just like a passing moment. Maybe I'm just da-da-da-da. Like, maybe. But, like, they can't help that how they feel towards you has kind of changed. How they see you is a little bit different. They're leaking. This person is leaking affection for you despite their best interest. I mean, despite, yeah, maybe their best interest. Despite their best efforts. Let's go one more card. Yeah, I think exactly. Like, I think they really are with consistency. They're not showing up as much as you would think someone who likes someone would show up. But when they do show up, they're really showing up in a certain energy. And it's kind of like, okay, like, this is new. This isn't how our dynamic was before, or this isn't how the dynamic is. I'm so sorry. So sorry is really interesting. I feel like there's some energy that's coming into this reading from, like, their previous experiences. I don't know what this I'm so sorry is. Like, maybe if they are doing, like, playground rules with you, like playground sort of play of like, you know, being mean and picking on you or whatever. Like maybe they don't want to do that, right? Like when they finish an interaction with you, they're kind of like, oh, fuck, why was I like that? Like why was I like that? Like why did I say that? Why did I do that? Something like that. But I feel like there's some energies here that are coming up from like a previous dynamic. Please be patient with me. Yeah. I just don't think this person was really planning to have feelings for you, period. This is giving like we're friends, but and the blank of course comes out. They don't really know what to say or what to do about this. I put this blank in. It's so awesome when the blank comes out. there's almost 300 almost 300 unique messages in this deck, and I put the blank card back in there to make it about 300. There's a video that explains what this deck is, and I personally didn't write anything on these blank cards, which you could write your own sort of like unique messages. You can get the deck for yourself. The link is in the description box below, or you can even ship it directly to your favorite like reader's PO box or address so that you can see them using this deck. It's an amazing deck. But yeah, these blank cards are meant for you all to sort of like write your own messages that you don't think are here. Like you watch pick of cards and you want a certain message and you don't see it. You write it down here, but I put it in the deck as a blank because sometimes you just don't know what to say. And this really, really shows that where they're at romantically with you is that they just don't really know. Please be patient. I want to control you on the situation. It's in your head. Your way is not the only way. Like there's just like some stuff coming up for them and them liking you that they didn't like. It's just liking you is a surprise. Okay, liking you, being into you is a surprise. And that's what it is. So let me pull some guidance for you, just to not leave you hanging. In case you just kind of like, what do I do now? Right? Like what's my guidance in this? Spirit, what's the guidance for pile 5 in this? There must be something there that wasn't there before. What's there, mama? So many cards came out. Movement in reverse, field of dreams, yeah, I mean, even in Beauty and the Beast, right? There's a story of he just didn't think anybody would ever love a beast. Or that he would ever trust again. Or he would ever open his heart again. And here he was developing feelings for this woman. Belle, for just being herself. So, talisman in the protection is your... and even Belle, I mean, for both ends, Belle didn't think she would meet somebody in her small provincial town that matched what she was looking for, and especially not the beast. He was mean. Talisman says, it warns you about being aware of repetitive patterns in your life. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them reminders of what you don't want to experience again. I think this is what... It's so crazy because I think this is the mirrored energy of where I said beast and then also Belle. Where I think that your person doesn't want to repeat whatever their past experience in love has been. And perhaps that's something similar for you as well. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them the reminders of what you don't want to experience again. Yet here you are, faced with an important choice. You can move forward cautiously, or you can look for another path that will take you in a new direction. Consider this. If you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around it this time? If you know where the hole lies, treasure that wisdom. Although the universe is unlimited, every individual path has some limitations. Accepting that not all avenues are available to you at this time is a powerful realization. That said, you don't have to retrace your footsteps either. No matter what, you're on this path to gain greater wisdom, regardless of the choice you make. This is a time to ask others who have been here before for advice and assistance. Their wisdom will awaken your own. So if you think this is a person who you think you want to dance the dance with, or even again for some of you, dance the dance again with them, you know, think about it. Is this something that you want to do again? Is there something you need to be cautious of when it comes to the two of you? Or is this someone who's better left in whatever dynamic you two have right now, right? Better left as a friend, better left as an acquaintance. and you start looking for a new path. It depends on what story you want to tell. And if there are some people you can ask for advice, Maybe you have mutual friends who you trust, and you can kind of just be like, hey, what is going on? Or what do you think I should do? All right. I wish you everything. Keep your learning. Good luck. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this reading went for you, how it resonated, and if it added in some color to some conclusions that you've been drawing. All right. I'll see you next time. If you'd like a personal reading, feel free to come through. The link is in the description box below, and I don't bite. I'd love to read for you. Be an honor. Bye-bye. Hey, Pal 7 girl. I call everybody girl. The things I was thinking about when I was getting ready for this pile were wild. Do they like you? Do they have feelings for you romantically? Do they have romantical feelings for you, Pal 7? Let's find out. We will be exploring a bit more to see what their feelings for you are, using the I Love You But deck. If you want a deck of your own, wow. You can get that. The link is in the description box, and you can also mail it to your favorite readers straight from there too. I tell you, every reader loves a deck. Like, every reader loves a deck. Maybe like 90%. To maybe 10% don't, but every reader loves a new deck. I love decks. I love it. Yum, 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 yum. Give them to me. We have the Page of Swords. That's crazy. There's so many people here. What is happening? Well, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords. This is all people. I'm going to shuffle 2 more. I'm getting an answer here, but I want a little bit more clarity. Na, 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 na. Wait till I get my money right. Oh. Very interesting. Listen, this person, I don't know how to say this, but there's a couple stories coming up here. Yes, they are romantically interested in you. And then there's a story here where they're romantically interested in you, but like, you're so mean. You're so mean that they're like, no, I'm giving up on this person, but they're really not. And then there's another story here where they do have feelings for you, like romantically, and are investing in you slowly and are kind of okay not being with you romantically. They're kind of okay with not being with you romantically. They're kind of okay, like, investing in this, like, bit by bit. Huh? The one where you've been kind of mean is funny to me. But yeah, I feel like you've kind of been like quiet. Like, you're kind of over it. Like, you're kind of over the shit. You know? And I'm not sure if you're over their shit or just shit in general. But like, you're just kind of out here, you know, living your life and trying to sort of figure out what you want and going towards what you want, and not really looking at this person as a viable candidate, but like, they're looking at you like, I like you. And I almost feel like this person isn't opening themselves up to other people because you take up room in their psyche. Like, you are what they're wanting, you're who they want, and you don't even look at this person. Like, you're not going. You're like, nah, I'm doing me. I'm looking for what I can invest in. And they're like, well, I'm ready to invest in you. And you're like, yeah, I'm looking for someone to invest in me and who I can invest in. And they're like, well, I'm here. And you're like, yeah. I'm wait, what? I don't know if this is someone who you've been involved with before. There's just a lot of people here. What is happening? Like the Page of Swords? This also feels like a friend. Um, it could also possibly be an ex that thinks they're hiding their feelings, but you know better. You're allowing them to think that. Oof, power words. Power move. You're allowing someone to think that their camouflage is working, but like you can see it, you can tell, and you're just kind of ignoring it. And they think, oh, I'm doing a good job of like hiding or like dropping hints or like whatever. And it's like, you're just not going. Am I right? Pile 7? Like, what is this? The Page of Swords, every time I see that, I see insecurity. Like, tell me something different. I love watching other readers and seeing what they have to say about the pages. Especially the Page of Swords, who I sort of intimately understand. But that's my insecure baby girl. That's my insecure boy. Like, that's my insecure person. Knight of Wands is this passionate journey, right? This passionate path, this passionate, etc. But it's kind of stifled. Like, this is a humblation. Like, someone has been humbled here. And they're sort of like, I don't know, telling themselves, or they are playing the long game. And this could be somebody who's like, well, I'd rather be in Pile 7's life as a friend than be out of their life because I said something that Pile 7 doesn't want to be a part of with me. 2 sevens, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of 7, 7, 7. I want to see what more their feelings are. Spirit, what are their romantic feelings towards Pile 7? Oh, dum 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 dum. Oh, see, look at all this pink. Dum 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 na 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 na. Wait till I get my money right. Oh my god. One more. The Knight of Wands is Knight of Wandsing. Okay, this is either I need you or I wasn't serious, but now I am, right? Like, it's both. This is the I Love You But deck. If you want a video unboxing the deck, it's on the channel. I should put it in the playlist called, like, My Tools. It's an amazing deck. It's got almost 300 messages. Your favorite reader will definitely love it. If you don't want it for yourself, which I don't know why you wouldn't, it's got words. If you can read English and understand it, you can read this deck, okay? Great for beginners, amazing for advanced readers. Almost 300 unique messages. Like, oh, this deck is literally so revolutionary to me. I love it. Listen, I'm stalling. I'm stalling, Pile 7. I want your baggage to be my baggage. Consistency was a problem. Suck. I want to explore you, learn you. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Wet, juicy. I wasn't serious, but now I am. / I need you. Wait till I get my money right. All right. You may have inspired this person to be better. I think what's coming up here is can't tell me nothing. Please excuse the outburst. I really, Spirit's really like it. This is such a. It's like so much. This message. Okay. The Knight of Wands is here. The Queen of Swords is here. Let's talk about the purple cards. Suck, wet, and juicy. I'll say the surface level message of this, which is the message of it. This person wants to do that with you to you. Okay. That's the thing that they want to do to you. This ain't 18 plus, so you gotta put the 2 and 2 together, okay? Suck, wet, juicy. Okay? They want to do that with you, to you, for you, in you and you, all the things. I don't think this person has a thing for people being like mean to them or denying them, but there's something about that sort of spurs them on. I think in that, or even if you're just someone who's quite intelligent and you know what you want, which I think you are someone intelligent and you are someone who knows what you want, you have this kind of presence that is, I don't want to say unmovable. I think even with what you've been through, you still have a level head about you. And I don't want to say intoxicating because like, no, but like, yeah. Like there's something about you, Pal 7. I really need to do like why they would fall for you because, oof, it's coming through. That you stand on your 2 feet. You just, there's something about you, Pal 7, that inspires people. There's something here in their romantic feelings, like you being yourself, you being who you are, you being intelligent, you standing on your 10 toes, you standing in your truth, quite frankly, you standing in your truth and what you want is inspiring. Whether or not this person likes what you're standing on, like you standing in it is inspiring. And I think it's, whatever. So I think that this person, you've inspired them to sort of actually even improve their life a little bit. And there's for some of them here, there's something here that's saying like, oh, I want to be better so that I can stand next to Pile 7. And in the meantime, it is what it is. I want your baggage to be my baggage. This person wants to know you. They want to know you in and out. I want your baggage to be my baggage is a very awesome Queen of Swords energy, Page of Swords even. Because what are your insecurities? I want to take them away. I want to suck them away. I want to lick up your insecurities. I want to do that. I want to take them away and absolve them and remove them and show you that, they're not real or they're not true or you can still be loved regardless, whatever. I want to explore you, suck, wet, juicy. It's all sort of very similar, but yeah, they want to know you. They want to know who you are because you've intrigued this person. Who is this person that's making me feel this way? Who is this person that's making me feel kind of out of character, kind of submissive? Who is this person that is, I don't want to say you're bullying them. Like I'm really attached to that story, but there's something here that, okay, fine. Like there's just like whatever, we'll move at your pace. Like there's something here that you've done. There's something here that you've done that has made this person somewhat like submit and want to know you more. Who is Pal 7? Why are they so strong in their convictions? Like what is Pal 7? They want to explore you physically, for sure. They want to please you physically. Okay? If I didn't say that, I'm saying it. They want to please you physically. And it's not just about, it is, but it's not just about like pleasing you physically. It's like, I want to know what pleases Pal 7. This is a lot. I gotta get out of here. Listen, Pal 7, you gotta let me, I gotta do an 18 plus reading soon because this pile is doing the damn thing. But at any rate, I'm gonna have to wrap this up because what they want to do is not just, it's to know you, and they want your attention. I wish we could go deeper here, honestly. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I think this is what they know about you, that you do care about them. you show up for them or whatever the case may be, but that you're not feeling what they feel. And hence why they'd rather sort of keep quiet about that, but also not really 3003, but also not really, like, they're a little bit emboldened in it, but it's also kind of like okay where things are right now, because I don't think they are where they would like to be in order for them to stand up next to you and say, yeah, I'm standing next to Pal 7 and we're matching. And I'm worthy of Pal 7 even to some degree. I wasn't serious, but now I am. Yeah, I think with this whole, like, I want to explore you baggage, my consistency was a problem. Like, us not being together was a problem. Like, I can see that. Mixed messages and all this, that I can see how things were a problem, and I wasn't serious then. Like, something different has clicked within me. I'm serious now, and I do need you. I need Pal 7. So they're not going to try and risk it all for the biscuit, as much as they would love the biscuit or the banana or the cookie or the juice, whatever euphemism we're using. They'd rather still be next to you than risk that. But also, I don't know, I feel like they're risking it still. They're still out here risking it. Like, I don't think they're that quiet about their feelings. Magic Stream, card number 18, is your guidance in this. In reverse, the magic stream represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration. You cannot manufacture creativity. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favorable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever it is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice. So, okay, this feels like more so their guidance and something that they're doing. But I will say this, if this is somebody that you also like and you see that maybe consistency is a problem between the two of you, right? Like, maybe you also like this person and you're trying to push things along because you know that they feel this way for you. And you're just like, do they like me though? They do. It's just, I suppose, what I would say for you, if that truly is your guidance, where you're trying to like push a situation in favor of like a union between the two of you, because there's a way for you to also be pushing them away because you don't want them, right? So I'll address, there's a lot of guidance here. If that guidance really is for you, right? If you also like this person back and you want to push some kind of union, you want to forge some type of like, hey, you like me, I like you, come on, let's do this thing. No, don't do that. This person believes they're not fully ready. And honestly, I don't think things would change if you got the kind of thing that you're looking for. I don't think this person is in a place to really, you don't want, when someone says they're not ready, you don't want to force them to be ready. You can talk to them. You can say, what makes you think you're not ready? Da, 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 da. But there's a certain inner knowing that people have about themselves, and we just got to believe them. If someone's saying they're not ready to be with you, like, let's just believe them. Sometimes, is it fear? Absolutely. But if you've shown this person that you're there and that you've really, really shown up for them and they know, but they're not ready, baby, you got to believe them and leave them where they're at for them to mature into the person they need to be with you, because you're not going to be happy and it's going to strain your dynamics for them to be doing things that are out of alignment for them. So don't push, don't cajole, right? If you are someone who you're like, loose, I don't want this person, I don't want them, and you're pushing a fracture or you're pushing friendship, I think this is spirit just kind of saying go with the flow. Like, try not to take it so much upon yourself that this person likes you. Like, just let it be. That's what I'm hearing from this card as your guidance here. Either way, at the end of the day, this guidance is saying, let it be, let things flow. Don't push anything in any direction, right? Like, don't push anything in any direction. Stop trying to move anything into any way, and just float. Just float. Just be in the experience, feel it for what it is, and just be. Just float. Anything else you want to say as far as guidance for my pal 7 watching this right now in this scenario? Making a choice. I hate that. So making a choice comes up in the reverse, and it's not the time to abdicate responsibility for your life. So I think when it comes to this scenario, let things be, let things float. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you not taking responsibility for your actions. Don't let others choose, because it doesn't actually make things easier. And don't compromise yourself because you're afraid of facing consequences of your choices. So if there's a kind of choice that you need to make in this because you're unhappy in it, then baby girl, baby boy, baby girl, I call everybody girl, make the choice that you need to make. Make the choice that you need to make. If that is where flow flows you for you, make the choice that you need to make in this. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. Even if you've opted for a difficult path, you can always make another choice in the future. There's great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you no matter what. Don't give your power away. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. So I wish you everything on this one. Let me know how this went for you. Yeah, definitely that Knight of Wands is doing its thing with the fact that, you know, it's a physical card. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this person, you know, has feelings for you. Period. All right. I'll see you next time, Paul 7. Leave me a comment if you'd like a personal reading to sort of explore more with this person and your own personal guidance. Feel free to come through. The link in the description box below to the website, or you can just email me and we can figure it out from there. All right. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you next time. Hello, Paltua. The question is, do they like you? Do they like you romantically? All right. Do they like you romantically? Do they like you? Do they have feelings for you? There we go. Okay, so you have the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. No, they don't like you. It's weird though, because I think they're interested in you. I think they see your value, right? I think they see your value. They see the kind of quality character that you are. But I think there's something here oddly, I think there's something here about the future that they don't see the kind of future that they want with you, or the kind of future that they think they're likely to have for themselves. I don't see that with you. Like, it doesn't match up, you know? There's a lot of people here. We have an Empress with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, with the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Crazy. Split deck. Lots of fucking people. Yeah, there's something here about, I don't know. It's almost like once upon a time this person was ready, but then they're not ready. When they look at you, the type of quality that you bring, they're not ready for that. Or it's just not what they want. Like, it doesn't fit, you know? I think you serve some type of purpose in this person's life, or you served some kind of purpose in this person's life, but honestly, I really just don't think they see a future with you at all. Like, and more cards have just sort of come out to express that, like the Two of Wands in reverse. Like, I don't think they see a future with you, or can see themselves like planning a future with you, or that their future, the kind of future that they want, has your type of person in it, or like you in it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't fit in the vision they have for their life. That's so crazy. The Empress is literally right here. But like, it doesn't mean anything about you or your character. I just don't think they would do that. So I'm not sure if somebody here has like kids. If one or both of you have kids, that could be a factor here that also goes, oh, you know what? If they have kids, maybe your lifestyle is not conducive to the type of future they see with their kids, right? If you have kids and maybe they don't, it could be that they don't really see how that would be maybe something that like makes sense for them or for you. If you both have kids, there could be something there about it just not gelling in the way that it needs to for it to move forward. I think this person respects you as a person, but and as far as like romantic feelings, no. I don't think this has anything to do though with like your looks or anything like that. I think you're actually really gorgeous, and I think they think that you're gorgeous, that you're a beautiful person, handsome, fantastic, whatever. A quality person, but it's like just something's not gelling here. So right now we're using the I Love You But deck. You can get one for yourself, a link in the description box below. It could also be this person has known you for too long. You know, I don't know. It's so crazy. And that's the thing. Like, I think this person does have affection for you. It's just not there. Like, the thing for them to like you, that feeling is not there. I don't think it's obstacles, really. I just think it's just not there. Like, sometimes you just don't have that spark or that whatever, but like you're looking at this person, you're like, gosh, this person is like gorgeous, this person is amazing, they're a great person, but why do I not feel it for them? Why do I not feel it for them? I don't know about you, but I've felt that way before. But also I think this person just has a certain vision of the future for their life, and it's not the type of future that I think makes sense with you. And that could be, you know, maybe you're someone who's incredibly driven. And I've had this before, right? Where I'm incredibly driven. I have certain, like, I have a master's. I have my own business. I've done XYZ in my life. And when people hear that, sometimes, at least I know of one person, can be intimidated by that. Because, you know, to them, they want to be the star of the relationship, if there's such a thing. But it makes them feel some type of way. And so when I say it's a mismatch in terms of, like, the kind of future they want for themselves, that is a turn off enough for them to kind of go, I like this person really cool, but I don't see it romantically, because it wouldn't be the kind of like future that I want, which is a future in which I am the star, I am the breadwinner, I am the smartest one, I am the whatever. People are not asking, oh, what is she doing with him? They're going, oh, yeah, like, yeah, cool, right? Like, he didn't want to be whatever he thought it was going to be if we were going to be together. So when I say certain things, like, it could really go in either type of direction of positive or negative or whatever. But whatever it is, there's something here about the type of future that they want not making sense, but them really liking you as a person. No, you're not a burden to me. You're so intelligent. I want to lick your brain. Are you my soulmate? This one's kind of funny. That's crazy. I'm really proud of the person you've are becoming. Do you care about me or just what I can do fulfill for you? Do you see me as a person or a pawn in your life? A couple of months. So I don't know. I'm not sure if this person thinks that, oh, maybe in a few months I'll be like worthy of you. I don't think so. I'm really not seeing this person changing their mind. Again, a couple of months, it could be, right? It could be that romantic feelings change in a couple of months, or maybe you've known each other for a couple of months and I don't know, girl. I call everybody girl. What we're missing from this, no, we have swords, we have cups, we have no pentacles. So we have feelings, and we have a page of wands and a two of wands, and then we have the Empress. I think, and that's the thing, like, I think, Paul, too, that you are pretty cool. Like, I think you're actually pretty awesome. Um, and this person knows that there's just no spark or whatever. What I feel from these channeled messages is, right, this, you're so intelligent. This person thinks you are really smart, right? They have really good, positive thoughts about you. No, you're not a burden to me. This is like, I like hanging out with you. I like spending time together. This one's really funny. Do you care about me or just what I can do for? I think that is kind of like, but why do you spend time with me? I can see why people would want to spend time with you, Paltu. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're giving. You're loving. But what do you want from me? Like, it's that sort of suspicion where you're like, what do you want from me? Like, you're so awesome. Why are you hanging out with me? Do you like me, Paltu? Do you like me? Why do you like me? You're so awesome. Why do you like me? It could be that. A little bit of insecurity is what I'm getting from that. That do you care about me or just what I can do, fulfill for you? Do you see me as a person or a pawn in your life? I think that's like their own insecurity sort of coming through. Unless you're bossy. Right? Unless you're bossy. A couple of months. I don't know what that is. That's very interesting. Are you my soulmate? I mean, I think this is something that I think maybe even with them, maybe this is what they're thinking. Maybe in time I will have feelings for Pal too, but I don't right now. So maybe they want to keep you close. But I think someone might be traveling here. There's a lot of travel and messenger cards. Like, is somebody traveling? Or is there gonna be like distance between the two of you? Or has there been distance between the two of you? And this is what it is. I feel like this person is feeling connected to you and they like you, but not in the romantic way. They're feeling connected to you and there's kind of like, oh wow, this person is perfect, except I don't have any romantic feelings for them. But I really can feel your energy, Paltu. Like, you're really great. Like, you're a catch. And it's kind of like, why am I not, like, what is this? They like spending time with you, or they like hanging out with you. Let's clarify this couple of months, please. Let's go ahead and just do that. I do think there is some type of, there are more important things in my life right now. Yeah, okay, maybe they think, oh, maybe I don't have romantic feelings for Pal 2 because there's just other things going on. Maybe there is some stuff going on with kids or some sort of messages that they're getting, concerning like their own insecurities about their future. And perhaps those are some things that are stifling their romantic stuff, right? Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Once our base needs are met, then we can then start going into higher stuff. So maybe for them as a person, that insecurity is kind of like, well, maybe I need to build myself up, and maybe I'll be into Pal 2 later. But right now, nah, man, they don't think about you. They don't like you romantically, but they like you as a person. What's your guidance? I don't want all that. Thank you. I want to pull your guidance here. Let's see, because what? Oh my gosh, it's all of that. Movement, deep freeze, sad embrace. So if you're sad about this, be sad about it, okay? Take some time to yourself. It's really weird that deep freeze and movement would come out at the same time because they're both so opposite. Deep freeze is literally, hey, stop, nothing is gonna grow, nothing is gonna happen. Whereas movement is like, yo, it's time to move, it's time to do the things, it's time to like go. Let's talk about sad embrace first. You're entering into a period where loss is a theme. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations aren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so you may soon see the beauty that lies ahead. I think when it comes to this person, it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to really feel your feelings of whatever it is that you're feeling. I think that's, to me, what sad embrace is. Whether it's a deep sadness or whether it's maybe you're, because you're attracted to this person as well and you want to be with them and they just don't, right? You get along so well, but it's just not the right person, right? Like, no, there's two stories. There's one where, like, you like this person and you really want it to work, and it's just sad because it's just not. Part two, it's not. They don't like you romantically. They like you as a person, but not romantically. It's just not there. And you can't just give someone romantic feelings. Maybe you could, but there's something there that you need to mourn if that's you. If you're someone who's looking at this person and going, I feel the same way, Luz. I feel the same way. I don't like this person either, but like, we get along so well. I wish I did like them, or I wish things were right. It's like, feel those feelings. Like, if you're feeling a little bit confused over falling for a friend or falling for an ex again, like, feel those feelings for yourself. Let those feelings move through you, like this sad embrace. Experience them so that you can see the beauty that comes after. If this is somebody that you don't like, just feel the embrace of, feel the feelings of not liking them. Also, of the sadness of, like, dang, they're not your person. You wish you had a person who felt for you in the way that, whatever. Okay? Feel your feelings is essentially what I'm trying to say here. That Spirit is sort of like giving me with this sad embrace. With Deep Freeze, it really talks about nothing you can do right now that amounts to anything. You can't push, you can't manipulate, you can't cajole, you can't do nothing. Life wants you to take a break and you need to do it now, or else you become exhausted and be forced to rest. So wait for signs of spring, right? Like the beauty that lies ahead. For now, feel what you got to feel, move through what you got to move through, let it be what it's going to be. And after that, then movement will come. Like, during you feeling your feelings, movement will come. Oh my God, at the top of the deck that I was like moving my hands around while holding the guidebook reading for you, the Knight of Cups came up. So for you in your future, I don't know what this is about. I don't know what, but there is someone coming in love. If you're sad over the fact that you don't have love, that you thought this was going to work out and it didn't, like, there is someone coming, like legit. There is someone coming. And I think that's what this movement is. The fact that movement and Deep Freeze will show up at the same time is, while you are sort of feeling what you need to feel and not doing anything about it, just let things be. And you, in your feelings, there is movement. There is stuff happening that you just don't see in the realm of the unseen. And you are still moving as you are feeling your feelings and standing still, right? When you look at winter, and when winter breaks into spring, golly, the amount of growth that all the plants have is insane, right? It's like you blink and there's green on the trees already. Everything is waking up, and the growth is always exponential in spring. So winter may be dormancy, but it doesn't mean that nothing is happening. You got to believe that. And you're pal too. Come on now. Pal 2 stays getting it. Okay? Pal 2 is destined to be with a love that makes sense. All right? So if you want to know more about who's coming your way, or what's coming in love, or who's coming in love and what to look out for, email me. Send me an email, or go to the website, see if there's any reading on there, and let's see, who's coming up for you and what you need to focus on to sort of bring that closer, or to prepare for it, right? Like, what do you need to prepare for within yourself so that when that right partner comes for you, Pile 2, you're ready, you're equipped, you've done the inner work and outer work that needs to be done so you can adequately receive them. All right, I wish you everything. If you'd like a personal reading on that, come through. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye. And good luck. Hey, Pile 1. Pile 1. Do they like you? Do they like you? Listen to the end, Pile 1, all right? We are going to be going through finding out if they like you romantically. Like, do they like you romantically? We'll see. Okay. And then also, we are also going to see if what the nature of their feelings for you are. Either way, we're going to be using the awesome I love you butt deck, which has close to 300 messages, unique messages, an amazing deck. And if you'd like your own copy, the link is in the description box below, and you can also use that same link to send it to your favorite readers who love decks. Like, readers love decks. Like, stop. Readers love decks. I love decks. Anytime I get a free deck or like a gifted deck or get a deck myself, I'm always like, yes. Weird. Okay. Do they like you? Do they have romantic feelings for you? 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands. That's interesting. There's a few stories that are buzzing up in my head, and I'm just debating on whether I need 2 more cards or if I should just say the stories that I'm getting right now. Like, what I'm getting is like, yes, but it's like they like you, but they don't like that they do. They like you, and they're kind of scared that they do. Right? Like, they feel something for you. It's small. I will say that, right? Like, it's small. And it's small enough to walk away from. It's small enough to be negligible. Or, it's small enough for them to sort of be like, no. Like, where they're still in control. So it's like a crush light. It's like a diet crush, right? Like, it's light. Oh, well, number 1, of course, we meet again. I want to say this person is looking out for themselves and their interests. 9 of Wands in reverse is really interesting here. Because what is that? 9 of Wands in reverse to me, someone who's kind of sat down and gone, okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. So I'm wondering if a part of what they feel for you is because you're there. You know? I'm wondering if a part of what they feel for you is because you're around. You're available. You feel me? And that's not an insult. It's just sometimes you spend enough time with people that you end up really seeing them and kind of liking them. But also sometimes you spend time with people and you think that's all there is, that there's no one else out there for you. Right? Like, how many times have we sort of like kept ourselves so attached to an ex, and then once we leave that space and meet other people, we go, oh shit, is this what I've been missing out on? Like, there's a whole bunch of other people out here who are gonna treat me so nicely, or who are gonna be so good to me, or are so interesting. Like, what is the what? So I'm wondering if this is like part of it as well here, especially with these 2 traveling cards, the Page of Wands and the 8 of Cups. It could also be that someone is moving away, or someone has sort of like officially said like, oh, we're friends, or we're not, whatever. And then that has sort of made them go, oh, but wait, like, I have feelings. I don't know. There's something here about, like that, like, oh, I like them, but so I am gonna shuffle for 2 more cards to see a little bit more about the quality of it. Oh, okay. Well, this person does have romantic feelings towards you, and I think they fought them. I don't think they really wanted these feelings. I think maybe this person, maybe for some of you, maybe they just left like a relationship and they're kind of like, oh man, like, it's too soon for me to be feeling like this. Or even if they didn't just leave one, it's almost like it's just too soon. I don't know. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles, huh? Totally unprepared am I of things beyond my ken. I think you two might be quite different. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are Queen of Pentacles, I am Page of Wands. We are mismatched. No, I don't think that's it. I think this person has fought back feelings. I don't think this person wants romantic feelings, Paul One. They feel them, but they don't want them. I'm really curious. I'm going to jump straight to the channeled messages. I want to know what this is. Like, Spirit, what is the nature of these romantic feelings? Like, can you put some words to it? Give it to me. Past a year. Okay. I've done this before. Okay. Soon. No messages of any. Will you forgive me? Okay. Yes, there is some funny business. Okay. So it kind of looks like this person may be distancing themselves soon. Maybe they have already. I mean, hence this sort of like Eight of Cups. I think this person doesn't want to have feelings for you. There's literally no pink. There is no pink. There's no, like, we've got time. Soon, past a year. I've done this before. What have you done before? Will you forgive me? What happened? Did this person leave you and they're coming back? I don't know. Do they want to leave you to go on a journey? We've got 2 travel cards here. But then the Nine of Wands is sort of giving, I'm tired. So maybe this could be this. I've done this before. Is this sort of like Nine of Wands energy? The Seven of Wands is an interesting one because I think this is a fight, right? They fought something. They fought convention. They fought something. Yes, there is some funny business. I want peace. Woof, my goodness. I was serious, but now things have changed. Yeah, I think when you maybe first met this person, maybe they were interested in romantic relationships or whatever, but things have changed. And maybe this is something that they've experienced before in their life where they want something and then they fall back on it and they disengage. Not fall back on it, but they fall back like away from it. This person has feelings for you, but they don't want them. That's where we're going. So we had I don't think about you, and we also have it feels like you're always upset with me. Nothing I do is right. So if this is the reality of you two, this it feels like you're always upset with me. Nothing I do is right. Then I think, I mean, that would make sense why maybe they want to disconnect, but also not really. I think they're shutting down. If you don't have this kind of like history with them, then I think it's just sort of maybe calling back to some type of like even childhood something. Or even previous relationships. What is this? Like, I haven't shuffled this much for any other pile in terms of these messages. And I am astounded that in a yes, they're into you. Like, not into you, but yes, they like you. Yes, they have feelings for you. That we literally only have one pink card and it's we need to talk. I feel like this person, like I've said, I mean, it makes sense with the interpretation of the message. This person has feelings, but they don't want them. Okay, and it almost feels like this person will walk away. This person will go away. Will go on a sabbatical, or someone is having a sabbatical, right? Maybe it's you. Maybe you're walking away. Maybe you're walking away. Maybe you're going on a trip. Maybe you're going out of country, out of state, or whatever for like a while. But I think this person is sort of going on a journey to sort of figure themselves out, or just away from this dynamic. But maybe, I hope it's to figure themselves out. I got a few more, because what? I've done this before is crazy. Please get your own life, get a life. You focus too much on me. Yeah, perhaps they want, like, they're maybe too stifled in some way, right? Maybe you're coming up with ideas of, oh, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? And there's kind of like, this is too much. This is more than I really bargained for. This is more than I wanted. I need to know you can take, yeah, this is one of my, this person is distancing. This person wants to self-focus. This person wants to move, like, move away from this sort of dynamic. And they hope that you're going to be okay as they do that. This, I need to know you take it. This person doesn't want to have feelings for you, but they're there. I want to work to rebuild trust again between us. I'm about to say this person has like a soft spot for you. I think you two have like a good rapport, I suppose. Maybe you're quite seasoned together, like you get on. But like this, maybe this person runs away when they have feelings for someone, when they actually start feeling for somebody. Queen of Pentacles is usually the energy of like wifey, right? It's usually the energy of like wifing someone up. You can wife a man up too, baby. I said it all the time. But it's about like home, right? It's about like it's partnership. The Queen of Pentacles, that's bae. That's like clink clink bae, right? Like ball and chain bae. So like marriage, ultimate commitment, that's like wife. Again, it could be husband. Like you figure your situation out. So I feel like with this person, either they just don't see that kind of future with you, being clink clink locked down with you, but they do like you, and so they have to walk away and stop trying and putting in effort into this, or whatever they've been doing, stop fighting for this, because they see that it's just not going to work, or they don't really want it to work, or like whatever the case may be, it's not something that is gonna work or whatever, and they got to keep it moving and keep themselves going towards what they actually will make sense for them, right? Like maybe things have gone too far between the two of you, and it's time for them to like get some distance. This is weird. I'm gonna pull you some guidance, because if this is your story, my, please come through for a personal reading so we can get your sort of specifics down and see what's really going on with your particular person, because there could be a bunch of stories here. In fact, I know there would be. Feel free to definitely come through for that. Let's see, what is the guidance here, Spirit, for my person watching this? Slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. And then we have magic prayer. So you pray for what you want, okay? You pray for what you want. You pray for the kind of life that you want. And slow and steady says, slow and steady. Remember the old cliche that slow and steady wins the race? This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. When it comes to this dynamic, I think don't rush. Don't do anything. Don't instigate anything. Don't even ask any questions. Like, move slowly. Move differently. You don't have to act like you're interested or act like just don't. Because if this person is like spooked or whatever, I think you moving slowly will let you see what's really going on and help you digest what's happening, and for you to move in a way that is honoring your experience in it. And then there's also the you moving slow so this person doesn't feel so claustrophobic, right? This please get your own life, get a life, you focus too much on me. Like, You may not. Like, you may just be being you. Like, you're excited to be with somebody or your friend or whomever this is. And they're just kind of like, ah, I get that. I get both of those. I get both of those things. And so when you kind of slow down and take some steps back or just go slowly, be easy, it can maybe help this person sort of like calibrate and not try to like disengage. But I wouldn't put that on you. I would just manage your own energy, right? And move slowly and move steadily and make sure that you're looking out for yourself. Make sure you're looking out for number one, because this person is looking out for themselves and trying to make sure that they're okay. Yeah, that they're okay. All right. There's a storm coming. I'm seeing all the trees rustling and bustling. But it has been fucking hot in this area, part one. Like, it's been so hot. Like, oh, look at these trees, girl. I wish I could show you, but my area is a bit messy. I'll see you later, part one. If you'd like a personal reading for your personal situation, come through and let me know. The link is in the description box for the type of readings I have. But if you don't see one that you like, just email me, let me know the situation, and we can come up with something more curated. All right? 1111 1. I'll see you next time. Keep your light on. Good luck. Bye-bye.